It's common to see content creators going after other content creators. It's common to see people at each other's neck on YouTube, roasting one another, dragging one another. All of that is common. Even celebrities, that's pretty common to see celebrities beefing with one another, dragging one another. But in the corporate space, very rarely do you see companies dragging each other. We saw it earlier this year where Steak and Shake was literally calling for the firing of the Cracker Barrel CEO. And now I don't think they've done that yet. They need to. But in the video game world, this almost never happens. Never happens. And right now, we got the Kingdom Come Deliverance lead dragging Obsidian through the mud. And we got to go over it. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm getting messages from people who are saying they're no longer seeing me in their algorithm. So we got to fight. And so that's why I'm begging. You know what I'm saying? I'm begging. Please hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's all free. And you can always unsubscribe later if I turn out to be an actual grifter. Kingdom Come Deliverance lead says Obsidian should use its Microsoft fortune to make games more like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Give me something more than level grinding in a static scripted world. I couldn't agree more. Now, I just want to say this. I have not played The Outer Worlds 2 yet. Okay. I did play Avowed for all of maybe 2 hours. It just wasn't impressive enough for me to continue playing. I mean, I'll probably go back to Avowed at some point. But, like, I agree. You got all of this money from Microsoft. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So let's get into this article from PC Gamer. Reactions to The Outer Worlds 2 have been pretty mixed here aboard the good ship PC Gamer. Ted Litchfield was pretty hot on the game in his Outer Worlds 2 review, scoring at 83% and calling it a great RPG that surpasses its predecessors. Others, less hot, like our Fraser Brown, who found the game's attempts at satire toothless and disappointing. We contained multitudes around here. I like Daniel Vavra, director of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2. He was closer to Hughes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He said, I think Daniel Vavra, director of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, he was closer to Fraser's position. In a post on X, Vavra said he finished Obsidian's latest and gave it a sober 7 out of 10. That's 70% in God's own review system. But he's disappointed. What I find sad, wrote Vavra, is that the company and the people who gave us one of my favorite games ever, Fallout New Vegas, have been unable, even after 15 years and with all of Microsoft's money and latest technological advances, to come up with a single new game mechanic that could take this proven but ancient formula somewhere new. Golly.
Oh my God.
Wow. PC Gamer continues, which I must admit isn't a million miles off what a lot of us at PC Gamer have been saying, either in articles on the site or in our chats with one another. Obsidian's recent streamlined approach to RPG development makes games that are pretty good, but rarely outstanding, in contrast to the studio's yesteryear, where it regularly released games that particularly buckled under the weight of their own ambition. To illustrate his point, Vavra asks, can any of you think of a single new game mechanic in the Outer Worlds that wasn't already in Deus Ex or the original Fallout games more than 25 years ago? Vavra sure can't. And in place of the Outer Worlds 2 relatively static hubs, he says, give me a living simulated world, true non-linearity. In other words, give him something like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Give me something more than loot boxes, maintenance shafts, loading screens, and level grinding in a static scripted world. Now, God damn. Damn, Daniel Vavra. Damn. And I wonder how the world, how did they respond? The only somewhat interesting thing about the game are the flaws, and you can choose which flaws you want, which kind of defeats the purpose. The Outer Worlds 2 is a mechanically solid game, doing things that were tired and overdone, even back when the original game released 6 years ago. Daniel Vavra says Fallout had traits which had negative aspects as well. And listen, they know this. Obsidian knows this. Well, look at this. Look at this. Obsidian knows we want the next Fallout New Vegas, but it's finding more joy in original creations like The Outer Worlds 2. Listen, you can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's your studio, but these games ain't hitting. And it's almost like they're hell-bent on delivering meh. And some people would argue that it's because they're on Game Pass. Why spend your budget going after this huge, ambitious game when you can pocket that and just make meh content for Game Pass? To me, Avowed is meh. Despite what I was hyped up to believe it was going to be, it turned out to be meh. The Outer Worlds looks like more meh. Grounded, meh. People say Grounded 2 is so good. Nah, ain't nobody playing it. Ain't nobody playing it. Can't be that good. You know what I'm saying? Cannot be that good. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Obsidian is cooked. I really do. I think Obsidian is cooked. I wonder what people saying in these quote tweets. Your tactic is to shit on other games to get attention for you and your games. One of the worst devs ever. I love Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but I wish you had nothing to do with it. Disgrace. Well, you can see what type of person this is. This just feels like culture war BS. He complains about his game being given a lower review score, then goes and does this. I'm sorry. Is he supposed to like every game developer games? With how frequently independents give us far above average games, I don't have the desire to play a more of the same. There is no desire to innovate. I'm sure Obsidian loves their job. I think it's just a product of who they do that job for and the constraints it brings. I'm just saying. So yeah. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grip be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.